Hey guys, it's M Beans and welcome to my channel or welcome back. So since it's now December of 2024, I just wanted to put together this entire video from start to finish, my winter island. So I made a modded winter island called Falakia. This is going to be a compilation of all of the speed builds that I did plus a final tour at the very end. So here we are with Timmy and Tommy setting up the game. We're gonna name myself M Beans, and then they're going to find me in their little system. Look how cute they are. Oh, here you are. So now we're gonna pick out a look. We need a signature look. Oh, that's cute right there. Let's do this hair with the red color. That's already correct. And let's change the eye shape. And green eyes. So I chose the crooked mouth at first, but I actually had to restart this process a few times. You will see why, but I changed the mouth. Everything looks good. And yes, we're going to pick the northern hemisphere. I do want to have normal seasons. Alright, so we're going to pull up the first set of maps now. So I don't like any of these maps. I want resident services to be pretty straight with the airport. I want the water coming from the right side because I have never had that before on either of my islands that I have finished so far. But none of these are going to work. So let's start the process over, and I just did if you missed it, but these are the new maps and I love the top right one. It's perfect. Resident services is even with the airport. The water's coming from the right. It's perfect. The dock is pretty short. The peninsula isn't the normal size I would go with, but I have restarted this process like 14 times. So we're gonna go with this one. Then they're gonna ask me this weird shady question. It changes nothing, by the way. Alright, so they are ready to board. So now we are going to get on our little Nook plane. Good morning, everyone. So my new island is named Falakia. Falakia means hugs and kisses, or XOXO in Greek. My old island was also a Greek name called Mariki, which is to do something with love and your soul. So I thought it was very fitting to choose the name of Falakia. It also reminds me of my grandma's name a little bit, and I'm always missing my grandma in the winter and Christmas season the most. So I am doing a winter and Christmas themed island. Of course, after Christmas is over, it will just be a winter island with lots of pink. My first flyover. Aww. Oh, these villagers aren't bad. I think that's Agnes. And yeah, Agnes and Ace. I don't really like the birds, but it's okay. Aw, this is so cute. Guys. So this is the second time I restarted. The first time I got too ahead of myself with the mods. So I decided to calm it down. I replaced my starter villagers on my first restart and it took them out of their cute little tents. So I can't deal with that. I want the tents as long as I can. So we are going to find a nice cozy spot for all 3 tents to go with each other. Maybe over here. Stick around for some bonus footage. Today we are doing my entrance on my new island of Wallachia. This island is going to be a pink winter town. If I get it done before Christmas, it's going to be Christmas themed, and if I don't, which is more likely, I will just convert it to a winter theme. So I am using mods to do this. I want to make a sunken pathway effect leading up to resident services, which is slightly off center from my airport. I love this little pond, so I tried to keep it, but it doesn't really work out. I'm not going to talk a lot in this video. I just want to show you guys some mods and some effects on poor little Melba got mad about something. I did not notice that until I'm doing the voiceover right now. Oh, she's so sweet. But all of the mod credits will be in a spreadsheet that I link in the description. So check all of those out if you are a fellow modder and want to check these out. I do have a friend That is OAbby's on Twitter and Instagram, and she recolors so many mods for me. She actually made a YouTube channel also, so check her out, but she recolors a lot of the mods to pink for me, and I super appreciate that because there are not very many pink Christmas items. I feel so bad for Melba right now, guys. I don't know how I didn't notice that when I was filming this. And then she just acts normal because I've never talked to her. Wow. Anyways, let's get right into this build. I hope you enjoy. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you would like to see when I upload a new video. I also just want to add that I am hosting a giveaway over on my Instagram, so be sure to check that out. It's to thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers. I'm super happy about that. I can't believe I have gotten this far, and I want to say thank you so much for 2K. Also, I hit 5K on Instagram, so that is awesome. And I am over 6,000 on TikTok, so I can't believe that either. So it's just like a huge thank you, and I have 4 prizes. So go check out that giveaway on my Instagram, which is mbeans.yt. So first I'm going to start just by building up the cliffs, and I'm going to use mods to add water. So I will have to reload my game a few times to get it looking right. So just enjoy and let me know in the comments below if you want to know how I did something. I will do my best to answer all your questions. I am using Map Dropper on Poker to do a lot of this, and I started terraforming myself first so that I could kind of see where I wanted it to be. So this is how it turned out. I'm super excited to show you the final product. I am so impressed with myself here. I love all of the pink and these cute little snow boys that Call Me Rob AC did on Twitter for me, and they are just so perfect. Oops, I fell into the water. I love having placeable snowmen because then they don't melt. All of the pink I'm just obsessed with. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about my sunken, quote unquote, sunken entrance. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I haven't decided between the two pathways yet, so I am using two different darker pathways. One has just snow on it and one has some pink and snow. But I kind of like the contrast of the darker path and more simple path. Let me know in the comments which one that you prefer. This is going to be a hot chocolate cafe build, and I have already posted this over on Instagram for my advent calendar that is going around, but I did want to post a speed build of it as well. So I'm building it to the left of Nook's Cranny here, which is kind of just random right now. That's not where I'm keeping it, but this is the area and it's going to be right to the right of my entrance build. I'm just going to start framing it out and get started. It takes me a minute when I do speed builds to really figure out what I want to do, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm going to speed it up. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I hope you enjoy. I'm going to use a bunch of stonework kitchens placed backwards as a frame, like as the walls. I saw this in a Discord group that I'm in, and I fell in love with the idea. So I start with placing the gingerbread people in the gingerbread house, but I don't keep it. I don't end up liking it, but we're just gonna go with it for now. So I ended up using the covered counter first, and then I will go back and place a backwards fireplace. I try to make my builds, even though I have mods, something that you could do as well without mods. So like the candy canes, for example, you could just use a different type of fencing. It could be easily modified to what you have available without the mods. So I downloaded these codes for some desserts and hot chocolate standees. The codes, I am still working on putting them all together, but by the time I post this video, I might already have them on my Instagram and my code highlights, so check those out. They are also most likely in the winter codes video I posted, so you can search there as well. So I really love this dark pathway that I use, but it doesn't have enough pieces. I tried to find the creator, and the creator that is always tagged for the pathway is their account does not exist. So I'm not sure what's up with that. I wanted to beg them to please make me more pieces to the pathway, but it didn't work out. Flick, I haven't talked to him yet, so he's just been kind of hanging out on my island. I don't know if he's here every single day, but he's always here. I have the worst luck with just laying out the path. It never goes in the right slot. I don't know if there is a method to that, but I don't know the method, obviously. So I'm going to just finish up the back and make the snowboy a barista. Then I'm just going to add some chairs, seating area. I like to always check with my camera how it looks, and I love it so far. It looks so good. I played with the seating areas and I didn't like any of those, so I went with a modded cafe table and chairs. I had to remove them just to be able to place my snow globe, but I did bring them back. I wanted to add some color to the background, so we're going to add these winter cypress trees and some placeable cherry blossom trees that I have, which is a mod. Then I really messed it up. And there we have it. This is the final build. I hope this was fun for you guys to watch, and I hope it inspires you to also make a hot cocoa build on your island. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified when I upload a new video. There has been an ACNH advent calendar going around on YouTube. This was created by Floors, aka Emma, and she organized all of this and invited so many talented creators, including myself, to join, and I am so honored. So I wanted to do an extra special build for today. So I have day 19, which is today, and yesterday a clumsy pumpkin had day 18, and tomorrow will be pixie butter. I will link a full playlist to every single day in the advent calendar in the description below. Definitely check out the other videos. They are so fun and everyone got so festive and creative. So thank you to Emma for organizing all of this and letting me be a part of it. So today, in honor of being a part of this ACNH advent calendar, I am doing a huge ski lodge build. I'm super excited to show you guys, so let's just get right into this video. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Today we are making the huge decision to upgrade my museum. I was going to keep it a baby museum on this island, but with mods there is a way to make the upgraded museum look like a ski lodge, and that's what I'm here for. And I want that so bad. So we're just gonna upgrade it. The baby museum doesn't really fit in with my aesthetic of this winter island anyway. So we're just gonna go for it, and we're gonna build a ski lodge with some ski slopes. So I will see you back when I time travel to the next day and my museum is fully upgraded. Okay, so we are back with the fully upgraded museum, and then I already had the mod downloaded to make it the ski resort or ski lodge. So now I'm going to use mods to make this a ski resort, like a real one. And if you notice, there is a tree floating above the ski resort right now. I will be fixing that, and I'm just gonna speed the rest of this up and enjoy the music. Be sure to hit the like button, and I hope you love how this turns out. Alright, so I am placing some ski lifts already. I placed the ramps and I installed a mod that removes the stone from the ramp so it just looks like a ski slope. I need to clean up a little bit here, but keep in mind I do like to do builds that you can do yourself as well. So in order to do this without mods and make a ski lift, you can use a few different I think it's called the public bench and the electricity pole item, whatever that's called. And you can also use your house as the log cabin for the lodge instead of using the museum mod. There is a way to make your house look like a log cabin, and it looks really close to this. So here I'm pulling up my modding software. But that's the only way I'm able to place another incline super close to make a double-sized ski slope. But I did it wrong and I need to flip it around. It took me a second to figure that out, but I will get it in just a second. I didn't want to waste all of my incline slots by placing a third one, but that would have been cute to make it wider. So now I'm just going to place some paths where you can pretend to go sledding and skiing. My codes will be in my Instagram highlights as soon as possible, but they are also in my Winter Island code video. So look for that on my channel as well. Now I'm just going to place a bunch of trees, and I don't like that these are the undecorated trees, so I'm actually going to change those with my modding software as well. But I do like to use different sized trees in my builds. I go inside to reset the mods that I did add, and I forgot to record, so as you can see I added a bunch of trees. The cherry blossom trees are a mod, so that would be something that you can't build without mods in winter. But I like that it just adds a lot of pink to my builds. Meringue is adorable. I'm so happy I brought her home to my island. I think my next video will be me doing some major landscaping on my island, terraforming and waterscaping. I want to make all of my villager homes into igloos and place them on little tiny islands around the map. It's going to take up a lot of space, but I'm super excited to do that because, of course, there's a mod to make the houses look like igloos. So I'll be doing that. I am trying to finish my winter island pretty soon, but I'm not tired of winter yet. I know I have a lot of Christmas builds on here that everyone will not want to see anymore after Christmas. I know how it is, but you know, I love Christmas, so I'm probably going to keep the Christmas stuff. You can fight me on it, okay? It's just going to be a winter Christmassy island. The Christmas stuff is just great because it lights up. It adds a lot of light at nighttime. And these ski lifts are actually replacing sofas, so I can still sit on them with a friend, which is really cute. I'm going to insert some clips with my friend Infinity, who also has a channel here on YouTube, Infinity Crossing. So check her out as well. She's also in this ACNH Advent calendar. So now I'm just placing some little details to fill in some empty spaces and make it look done. As you can see, I'm wearing skis on my feet. And these trees are actually speakers, so I'm adding music to the trees so it will play a Christmassy, wintry song all around the island. And that's it. So this is how it turned out. I love the way it looks so much. I'm so happy with this. This might be my all-time favorite build. I actually love how big it is and how much space it takes up because I usually do a lot of small builds and it's just, you know, it takes up a lot of space. Therefore, it makes me complete my island faster. So there's no shame in that, you guys. That's kind of cheating, but you know, I like how much space it takes up. Like, this is so cute. I just can't handle it. I love the ski lift that you can actually sit in and the ski resort. All of these mods are linked in the description on my Google Sheets. Most of them are by ACNH_Nokio on Instagram, but there are some by a few other mod creators. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed and was able to learn some. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I am going to show you what it looks like at night as well if you stay tuned. So this is what it looks like at night. It's so pretty. I love how lit up it is. Looks so good. So I'm working on an Instagram prompt, which if you follow me on Instagram, you will have already seen this build, but I do like to record all of my builds so I can post them on YouTube for anyone who doesn't really use Instagram or just for fun. This is where I'm starting. The prompt is called Sleigh Ride. So this is my sleigh and my reindeer, which I can actually not sit in this sleigh, but that's okay because it's super cute and I'm going to just edit it kind of like this. It looks like I'm riding it, right? That looks realistic. Kind of. I'm just going to make this area really pretty. It's not going to be too crazy, but this is the centerpiece, and let's just get this build started. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and if you hit the notification bell, you will be notified when I upload a new video. So let's just get this started, and I'm going to speed this up. I hope you enjoy. So this is kind of the area where I will be working, and I just wanted to show you the faraway look because this is probably how I'm going to post it on my Instagram. This is how the build turns out. Like I always say, I like to make builds that you can make if you don't have mods as well. You just wouldn't have these modded items, of course, but you can substitute for regular trees, regular bushes. Just get creative with it, but I know you can do it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you love the way it turned out. I tried to make the snow boy look like he is riding in the sleigh. I said in my last video that I would not be making another video before Christmas, but here I am. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Today we are going to be working on my iceberg neighborhood. I don't know if some of you are over winter by now, but I am pretty close, probably 75% of the way there to finishing my winter cherry blossom themed island. So I hope you guys stick with me through the rest of this island. I just need to do my villager homes and then my shops, campsite, and my own home, but I have done some really large builds, so I don't have a lot of space left. So we are going to finish decorating these villager home yards here in my neighborhood, and I will show you the process of me building this neighborhood. I actually started it back in December, and then I went on vacation and I got really busy, so I haven't decorated much at all, but we are going to get back into it, and I will show you the process of building the neighborhood. I did use mods to do all of this terraforming and moving all these houses. And yes, they are igloo homes. These are functioning villager homes that are mods. So I hope you learned something in this video, and I hope I inspire you to make a similar build. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's just get right into this speed build. I'm going to speed it up and do a voiceover as we go. Alright, so here is my map. Right now, all of the villagers are on the beach, but with my modding software, that's going to change super quick. So I'm going to chill out right here, and we're going to pull up the modding software. I did speed this up, so it might get a little bit kind of crazy, but I'm going to try to explain it. So with my modding software, I can literally move all of the houses anywhere that I want with a few clicks of a button. So while my Animal Crossing rep is just taking a little snooze, we're going to design the entire neighborhood. So I'm just randomly kind of spreading out my homes in a certain kind of pattern. So here they are right here. I do need to refine it a little bit. So we're going to pull it back up. Look at my cute little igloo. Oh, okay, so we're back. And now I'm going to start adding some water all around each home to make it look like an iceberg. And also, this is with my modding software. I can make the rivers really small, smaller than normal, just in the sense that I can round the corners when you normally can't. So you can round the corners of a really small river. But I want all these igloos to be on their own little iceberg, looking really cute. And then I'm also going to have one up on the cliff, and that is Filbert's home, which I actually already finished off camera. I finished the design part of it. I actually might have made a speed build. I don't even remember. I don't think I did, but I made it for my blue Christmas theme for my advent calendar that we did on Instagram. So I will include a photo. But enjoy as I just sit here and do some waterscaping. I did put 4 of my villager homes on the left side of the island, so we are not finishing those in this video, but I did start their design. So now I'm just kind of looking around where I can add the snow boys and the candy canes, which are mods. And then I am rounding some corners. Okay, so the original reason why I left these little walkthroughs between the villager homes is so that the villagers could get out and they wouldn't be trapped by their house. But I actually just trapped them in their houses anyway on accident, but I couldn't leave their yards like super empty. So I either have to get rid of these candy cane things or I need to just let them be trapped. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just gonna let them be trapped because it's fine, right? Who cares about the villagers, right? And it looks better on my map and everywhere to have them blocked off. So I'm really loving the way all of these details are coming together. I wanted everything that I used to be short so it didn't take away from the igloos and the like iceberg feel. But here is how it looks right now. I just wanted to take a quick pause because look at Tutu. Oh my goodness. Being so cute doing yoga. And then we have Meringue being ungrateful for what I just gave her. She's ungrateful for this beautiful yard. Like, I would love to live here. Like, what now? What now? You live your life to the fullest because I gave you the best home any villager has ever had. She's even front center of the neighborhood. And this is the kind of respect that I get. You know what? You're just gonna stay there. And we're just gonna namaste over here. I love it when I start doing yoga with them and they stop. Okay, we're back in action. Love it. We should get back to work. Okay, what else do I want to add here? Let's see. Just a few little details. I don't want it to get too crowded where you can't really walk through it. I think I want to add some glowing moss and maybe some weeds all around. So I'm just changing up some pathways. And I haven't cut them off yet from the rest of the islands, but I am about to cut them off because I really don't like the way it looks on my map and they can't get around anyway, so it has to be done. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do in front of my neighborhood yet, but this empty space that I had to the right that you just saw is going to just be another little iceberg with a pond in the middle of it. So here I am cutting them off from the rest of, and here I am attempting to make some sort of pond. I actually don't like the way this turns out on the map, but it did give me a basic rundown, but here I am refining it. There's a tree in the water, but we're gonna get rid of that in a moment. Meringue is still asking to move out. That is Diana's house, and she's the only one that can really escape. I might switch her with Flurry, but really all she can do is get out to this one little iceberg, so it's not like a huge thing like she can walk around the island. Now, if I do load my game and they just happen to be in resident services, then they can roam the island. But if they are outside their house, they're stuck. So I do need to fix my river mouth, but you know, just ignore that over there. That is just a symptom from terraforming around your river mouth with mods. There is a way to fix it, but I'm not a pro, so I'm not exactly sure the way to fix it. I thought I did, but it still has this one little piece hanging around. Alright, so this is how my neighborhood turned out. I hope you enjoyed. I tried to make the water and the landscaping as natural as possible. Today we are doing part 2 of my little iceberg neighborhood. This is on the opposite side of my island than my last video where we did my other villager homes. I did already start this section in the last video, but I need to add some details because right now it looks very naked and plain. So this video isn't going to take very long, but I am going to use mods to decorate because technically you really can't fit much around these homes the way they are without using mods. Mods let you place anything anywhere, so it's fine. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm just gonna speed this up and power through this, and I will see you at the end. Alright, so here's the way it turned out. I am pretty happy with it. It looks pretty similar to the other side, which is what I wanted. Lots of short little details. That was all this video was going to be. Nothing too complex, but lots of just layering short items. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment below about what do you think about these igloo villager homes. I personally am obsessed with them. It is obviously a mod. that is a little complicated to use actually, but if you personally need help to get these igloo villager homes and you have already modded your Switch, just let me know in the comments and I will make a video to explain how to get these. My next video will probably be my nooks and my ables. I'm not sure which side of the island I want to put them on yet. I have a few empty spaces left. So the bottom right is pretty much empty, not that entire space because you can't see it on the map, but I do have my hot cocoa shop over there. Or I could put it on the bottom left of the map. The back part of the island is done. We only just have this little space here, and I also have my campsite as well as my second villager home, which is Santa. He's in a little tent. So we will see how it goes. So today we are working on my shopping district. I have this big open area here and I'm going to put my nooks and ables together. I don't really have a plan yet and we're just going to dive right in. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. So first I start off by moving all of my rocks to the beach with modding software. You can't actually place your rocks on the beach and I could have just deleted them, but I wanted to put them on the beach to see what they looked like. So now I have this big open space and I'm going to use my modding software to place ables and nooks in a cute little way, but I decided to build the cliffs up first. I didn't want them to just be flat on the ground. So I'm just going to build this giant cliff with some water all around. I like to have a lot of water on this island. And now I'm finding a new perfect spot. I had to reload the game and here we are with them placed. And this is what we're working with. So I'm going to refine all of the terraforming here. And then we're going to add some custom paths and just add some modded items and just regular items too. I can use my modding software to lay out the paths very quickly. If you have mods, let me know in the comments below. Do you use modding software to place your pathways? I'm using Poker Core here. It's just so much quicker, but I do always go back and refine them when I actually see the pathways in the game. But I like to be able to lay out the bulk of the path. I want to make kind of a pathway to get down to the hot chocolate cafe down there. That was one of the very first builds I did on this island. And now we are almost done. So I found this Lottie model where she's just a static model and it's really cute. She just stands there. She looks like she's shopping though, so I left her in front of Abel's, of course. She's so cute. In a minute you will see I have another mod like that too, which is Brewster. Here are my other ones. I have a bunch. And they actually, after filming this, they added Timmy and Tommy to the game. So that would have been really fun for this build. But that's okay. I really wanted to use Chevre here, and I didn't really know what to do with her yet, but you will see. In just a moment, I gave Brewster a cafe cart and Chevre a flower cart. So it's just like a little market up here, but I wanted you to still be able to see her. Yes, those are strawberry plants on the ground. No build on this island is complete without the snow boys. Now I'm just going to use this app called Map Dropper, and I'm going to add in flowers and trees and just some details, and then I'll go back and refine that as well. Alright, here is the final result. I hope you love how this turned out. Let me know in the comments below. I only have one more build to do on this island, and at the time of editing this video, my campsite is already done, so that will be my next video. And then I'll have an island tour for you guys. And then we are starting new. So I hope you're excited to see that, because I am super excited to start a new theme, and just a few guesses in the comments of what theme do you think I will do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Today, this is the final speed build for my island, Falakia, which is a cherry blossom winter island. I started this island at the end of November, and I have never completed an island this fast, but I seem to always save my campsite for very last on all of the islands I have done, which this is only my third, but This is my campsite speed build. I have a villager home that is in a tent who is also going to live here. It's a second representative. My normal representative has a normal house, but I didn't do a speed build for that because it's kind of basic. But we are just going to get right into this speed build. I hope you enjoy. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get this thing started. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is just lay down this pond pathway. I've been wanting to use this code for quite some time, and I figured the best spot would be for my campsite. I'm going to place little ducks all over it. It's gonna be super cute. It took me a minute to kind of get all of this custom pathing done. There's a lot of trial and error, so just bear with me here. I love to use my modding software to lay out my pathways, but sometimes it can be difficult because I'm not 100% sure where the pathway is actually going when it comes to my items, because this app does not show me like where my items are unless it's a building. So I have these modded tents here. They are actually just balloon animals, but they are the villager home tents that they actually start with, which is super cute. I love them so much. And now I'm just fixing my pathing a little bit. I always like to place my buildings and then do the custom pathing before I place any items. That's just my process of doing a build. I am going to refine this little pond. I don't really like the shape right now. Now I'm just going to place the ducks. I want a ton of ducks just all over. And I love little baby trees, so I'm going to place different sized trees as well. And I cut one down just so that you can see the little stump. Decided to add a little heart pond to the left. I needed some more water in this area of the island. So now I'm just going back and adding a lot of details and items around the pathways, and then once they're all placed on this, I'm going to walk around and see what it looks like, see if I need to add more things. What I'm doing is I'm copying copying and pasting from other areas on my island, just because it's easier to do that than to like find the code again, how like the code name for placing the item. Every item when you're using mods has its own code, which the program makes it pretty easy, but you have to know the code for placing it a certain direction. Otherwise, it's just going to drop a leaf on the ground. I'm adding my little cherry blossom trees all around. I hate for any open spaces to just have nothing. I want to have something on every square of my island. Had to fix my outfit there. Decorating as a mermaid, you know, it's fine. My little snow boy fell into the water. He's drowning. He's melting. Then I got the idea to add these little mush platforms. And I have a floating tree that I need to get rid of. But don't worry, I will. I always make sure that you can still walk through the builds that I do, because I don't want it to be too cramped where people without mods can't walk around. I do have friends over sometimes, but I never upload a public dream address with mods, just because it could get reported and then my whole island could be deleted. So I don't really want that to happen, so I just don't share it publicly. But you could still visit a modded island's dream address even if you don't have a hacked switch, but you wouldn't be able to see things that are mod replacements, like the present tree or the snowboys. Like the snowboys replace pear jam, so you would just see pear jam. The gift trees replace a fruit tree, so you would just see peach trees. And this is the final product. As you can tell, I'm using little character mods like Lily and Apple. Lily is hanging out in the little pond, so cute, with the ducks, and Apple is staying in one of the tents. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it inspired you to make a similar build. Today we are on my winter island. As you can see, there are still some Christmas decorations up, but I can't be bothered to take those down just because I do love those giant Christmas trees. But this island is not Christmas themed, it is just winter. It is cherry blossom winter, and it is full of mods. So you will be seeing some interesting items, and if it's an item you haven't seen before, it is definitely a mod, like the hair that is on my head right now. But since I cannot upload a public dream address because it would just get reported, I am just going to do my own island tour for those of you that want to see the final product. As you can already probably tell, I did not do the beaches. Since I can't make a public DA, I just felt like I don't like doing beaches, and you know what? No one's gonna see it except for me. So I just did what I thought was fun, and I was just kind of over it. I'm over winter, I'm over snow. I am very happy with this island and what I did. So let's just get this tour started. First, I want to show you guys my custom map that I had done. This map was done by soaring.rose on Instagram. Her name is Jade, and she did an amazing job on this map. She was able to visit my dream address, but she's not able to see all of the mods when she visits. So she had to get a little bit creative, and I'm so happy that she worked with me. So she's extremely talented doing maps. I highly recommend her if you want a custom map done. Definitely check her out. But this is my map. She even drew all of the little villagers for me because that's a special memory. I handpick all of my villagers, obviously, and I love being able to see them on my map. Since no one can visit, I like to see their cute little faces just to remember them by. So also I want to show you my flag. So here is my map, my flag that I made myself. I wrote the name Palakia on it, and I drew a little snow boy because, as you will see, there are snow boys all over the island. This is the first custom design I have ever drawn, so I'm very proud of it, with a lot of help from tutorials online. But now I'm more confident to make my own flags. I like to choose meaningful names for my island, and Palakia means little kisses. So it's also a way that you can send love, like XOXO, but Palakia. So I felt like that's perfect for this island. It sounds frosty a little bit. It sounds cutesy. And also snowflakes are like little kisses. So I just thought it was perfect. I put a lot of thought into island names. So I hope you guys like that. But let's just pull up my map. Okay, so here is my map. Lots of water because all of my villagers live on their own little igloos. So you will see my villager homes are all igloos. And here I am, the resident rep. And then we have Meringue, Filbert, Flurry, Diana, Chevre, Tutu, Stella, Whitney, Melba, and Igley. And this I named Santa at the time. I forgot to go back and change the name, but actually you can't even change the name, so that's fine. I just wanted to have a tent on my island to decorate. If you have seen my shorts or my TikToks, I've decorated some interior tent designs, and that's how I did it, just with a second representative on the island. Plus, it's a super cute addition to the campsite. So let's just get this tour started. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. I really wanted to do a sunken entrance for this island. This is pretty straight with my airport and resident services, so I thought it would be fun to make a sunken entrance. I really love the sunken pathway idea by crossing.callisto, so I couldn't help myself but make another one. I wish I could make the airport up in the air and then you come down an incline, which you might be able to do with mods, I don't know. But anyways, this is my entrance. I wanted a little bridge, so I decided to go with the log bridge, and I have a little reindeer that appears to be pulling the sleigh that also has a little gyroid also. I'm just really proud of this entrance. I love it a lot. I also really like when you run over glowing moss, so you will see a lot of that. And these cherry blossom trees are actually radios, so they're playing music. And here's my resident services, which is modded to look this color. And to the left, of course, we have Brewster here offering some coffee to the residents or the visitors that have just landed. So first we are going to go to the right just because I want to. So you hop across the little river and you can come up this pathway, and here you will find my little shopping district. I have Brewster here again offering some coffee. Timmy is working the coffee stand while Tommy's over here playing around. I do still have nooks decorated for Christmas. I just love it so much. And if you notice, we have Apple in the corner also. And then when you follow along the pathway, you will come to, of course, Abel's. Here we have Chevrolet selling some flowers, and Lottie is also here to shop. I picked some of my favorite pink custom designs to display around the Abel sisters. Aren't these models so cute? They came out right before I finished, so it was just like a perfect touch. And then you could follow along this pathway here and climb down the vine, which I'm just gonna fall. But this is my hot cocoa cafe. And this is actually one of the very first builds I did on this island. I'm very happy with this build still. I used these stone kitchens, I don't know the exact name for them, and just turned them backwards. They make a great little backdrop. That's kind of like a little sunken hot cocoa cafe. And it butts up right next to my entrance. As you can see, I left my little models over here. We have Apollo just chilling. You know, I'll pick them up now, but as I said, no one's gonna see this island. So you could also come over here. I have some rocks just chilling, but we're gonna climb back up the vine and continue along the tour. So here we have just a little pathway leading up to my igloo neighborhood. I have some candy cane fences around. I love these flowers, which is a recolor. And I also love the igloo homes, obviously. I tried to give most of the villagers their own little snow boy. I've always wanted little icebergs on a winter island. This is my first island in winter I've ever done. Of course, it's only my third island I've ever finished. But I made it so that you can hop over this pathway here and access the neighborhood like this. Here we have Flurry already asking to move out. Super rude. Okay, maybe she's not. She had a fight with Iggly. Aww. Sure, I will not deliver, but you can think I did. She wants me to deliver it today. Like, I ain't got time, girl. Okay. So here are my little villager yards. They're very similar to each other. But I gave this one a little mini igloo next to it. And then if you come over here, there's one more sitting here, and Filbert's house is the one on the top in the back. I actually used his home for my advent calendar for Christmas, and I made it Blue Christmas. So Filbert is blue, and I made his little door blue. The rest of my villagers have pink doors. He has blue. And if you sneak behind the igloos, you will find a hidden little ice rink. My friend Julie plays. She made this ice rink for me. It's super cute. She took it from The Sims and just made a mod and added it to our cute little game. And I added all of these little villagers, make it look like that, to make it look like they're all skating, having a good time. Couldn't leave out the snow boys. And then I added this little igloo over here as well, which is seriously like the cutest thing I've ever seen. You can go inside of it, and you can sleep on the little pillows. Like, look how cute that is. Or you can sit and have a little snack with some frosted cookies that are in here. This might be one of my favorite little small space filler on this island. Okay, and we're back to the right side of resident services. So let's head left. All of my villagers, it's like they know they're about to get deleted. Maybe another time, Melba. Alright, so let's follow this little pathway. And we're gonna find another igloo that I just kind of threw here. And this was one of my first builds as well, maybe like my third. I call this Christmas Tree Mountain with my little iceberg and my little snow boys. I love the view here so much. I could just stay here for so long. I have repurposed this little island a few times. If you check out my Instagram, you would see that. And let's head back across the bridge and head back to over here. We're gonna jump across. And I added this fun little runway here just to roll down. I love rolling down these little blankets. I find it's such a fun play date idea. These are just beach towels with a custom design on it, and it makes a really cute backdrop for reels too. Isn't that adorable? And then we have a whimsical little snow path heading towards my house, which is decorated for Christmas still. So we're not going in there. But on top of this mountain, I have a sleigh and some reindeer. I call it sleigh parking. And it's like a perfectly straight little runway. So we're gonna climb up and climb up again. And here is my little sleigh with my little reindeer. This island took me about 2 months. I started it at the end of November. So there are a lot of Christmas vibes, but I tried to make it mostly winter. Then there's this secret little hidden path back here that will take you to my ice skating rink. So you can go ice skating in 2 different areas on my island. Super cute. I love this one. So much pink all around. But I like it to be just pops of pink, not like pink in your face, like pink threw up on everything. It's so cute. I love it so much. Okay, and then we are going to head back along the pathway, which I can't see. It's definitely a hidden pathway. And then this is my simple little house. I just liked the backdrop. I didn't want to take away from this beautiful background by adding a bunch in the front, so I mostly just used custom designs here. And let's continue along the pathway. And now we are approaching my museum, which is turned into a ski resort. And I have a little gnome village over here as well. Kind of just like a little hidden gnome village. And then we have the museum, aka ski resort. And no ski resort is complete without mountains and a ski lift as well. And I made it to where you can actually sit on the ski lift as well. And then if you come down the ski slopes, you can either go sledding or skiing down here. You can ski down the pathway and then go skiing. Perfect balloon shot here. And let's just continue on. Here we have my little set of heart ponds. Just kind of threw down those heart crystals there. And then we have this little area that was cute for a play date. That I had some friends over and we all sat on these little sleighs. It was really cute. With the little reindeers pulling them. Before I show you my campsite, I want to go back to over here, which is directly to the left of resident services. These are my other villager homes that I did not fit on the other side. So you could hop over here and look at that view. I love the little reindeer on top and that you can still see my ski resort if you look closely. And I even gave the snow boys their own little iceberg, as if the villagers may have built them on their little iceberg. Super cute. And then we're just gonna hop over. Well, you can normally hop if I turn off my collision. Well, turn on my collision. And then this pathway is going to bring you to my final build that I just did. And it's my campsite. I'm super happy with how this turned out. It might be one of my favorite builds. I don't know. I probably keep saying that. But I am just truly so happy with how this turned out. I have my little campsite. I have my little starter home tents, which are mods. Apple's here staying in one. We have Lily here on the duck pond. And my starter villager tent is also here. A perfect little addition. I love this duck pond code so much, and I just wanted to fill it up with a ton of ducks. Seriously, I am just in love with this little build here. Alright, and that is all I have for you guys today on my modded Cherry Blossom Winter Island Tour. I hope you loved this video. It is time to move on past winter. I am super excited with how fast I finished this island. It's like record time because my first island took over a year, my second island took like 8 months, and this one only took 2 months. So actually not even 2 months, or it might be like 2 months to the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think about my island. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one.